Nagaland registered 9 fresh COVID-19 cases today. The new cases are reported from Dimapur, Mon and Peran. Dimapur wears a deserted look after 2 p.m. today with a strict enforcement of the lockdown guidelines by the law enforcing agencies and the district administration. All shops down shutters by 2 p.m. with minimal pedestrians seen on the roads. And the Nagaland police appeals to social media users against unwarranted trolling and comments on Hema Chaudhary's arrest to ensure the due process of law is maintained. Well, those were the headlines. Hello and welcome to this edition of News Broadcast from News and Trends. We begin this bulletin by taking a look at a COVID-19 update from the state. Nagaland registered 9 fresh cases of COVID-19 today, taking the state's total tally to 1,030. Informing this in a tweet this afternoon, State's Health and Family Welfare Minister Espangipom said the 9 positive cases were from the 239 samples tested. Dimapur reported 6 new cases, while there were 2 in Mon and 1 in Peran, he informed. Nagaland is yet to report any death from the virus. Dimapur, the worst hit district in terms of the number of positive cases, has now reported 410. While 163 patients have recovered, active cases now stand at 247. Out of the active cases, 1 patient is mild, 1 moderate, and 1 is on ventilator support as per the severity of the cases. Mon's tally of COVID-19 cases has now reached 97 with an addition of 2 more cases today. A total of 8 persons have recovered from the infection and active cases now stand at 89. Peran's tally of COVID-19 cases jumped to 248 with an addition of 1 case today. While 158 patients have recovered from the infection, active cases stand at 89, out of which 1 patient is mild as per the severity of the symptoms. As per the data provided by the Department of Health and Family Welfare, the state's tally of total positive cases now stand at 1,030 with 484 recovered and active cases at 546. Recovery rates stand at 46.99%. India recorded 37,148 COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours, pushing its tally to 11,55,191, while the total number of recoveries increased to 7,24,577, according to the Union Health Ministry data. The death toll due to disease rose to 28,084 with 587 fatalities reported in a day. The updated data at 8 a.m. showed. There are 4,02,529 active cases of the coronavirus infection currently in the country, while 7,24,577 people have recovered till now. Thus, 62.72% of the patients have recovered so far, an official said. Maharashtra has reported the highest number of cases, followed by Tamil Nadu, Delhi, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Gujarat and Telangana. The number of COVID-19 cases has gone up to 25,382 in Assam, 3,079 in Tripura, 1,925 in Manipur. Meghalaya has reported 466 and Sikkim 305 cases. Mizoram has so far registered 297 infections so far. Dimapur city wore a deserted look after 2 p.m. today after strict enforcement of the lockdown guidelines by the law enforcing agencies in coordination with the district administration. According to a DIPR report, almost all the shops down their shutters by 2 p.m. and very few movement of pedestrians were noticed. It may be noted that during the meeting of District Task Force Dimapur held yesterday, the members agreed for stringent implementation of lockdown rules in view of the present situation with regard to COVID-19 pandemic. Accordingly, under the direction of the Commissioner of Police Dimapur, Rotiho Tetsio, traffic barricades were installed today at major traffic intersections in the district after 2 p.m. at City Tower Junction, NL Road, Dobi Nala, Nagarjan Point and Veterinary Point. Tetsuo cautioned that unnecessary movement in the street, bikers cycling in road, movement of non-essential traffic will not be allowed after 2 p.m. and said that violators would be penalized except those who are under the exempted category. Meanwhile, Deputy Commissioner Dimapur Anup Kimchi also warned that public movement would not be allowed after 2 p.m. and cautioned that defaulters would be punished under Disaster Management Act 2005. He further directed the shopkeepers to strictly maintain the timing for opening and closing of the shops as per laid down guideline. The Dimapur District Administration and Police appealed for public cooperation in fighting the pandemic collectively. A Mumbai-based animal rights activist, Hema Chaudhary, who was arrested by the Nagaland police in Mumbai on July 17, was brought to Nagaland yesterday. The accused, arrested on charges of making derogatory remarks targeting Nagaland, reached Kohima escorted by 2 women police officers of the Nagaland police. After reaching Kohima, Chaudhary, the 2 police escorts and their driver were taken directly to Naga Hospital Authority Kohima for COVID-19 tests. According to a press release issued by the PRO of the Nagaland Police Headquarters, SP Crime, Manoj Kumar Chaudhary posted a video on YouTube and Facebook on July 4 in which the said person has made derogatory statements against the Nagas, conducing to public mischief and also promoting enmity between different groups of people, which is prejudicial to maintenance of harmony. Meanwhile, Nagaland Police has informed that the arrest of Hema Chaudhary has attracted a lot of adverse comments in social media platforms. In its Twitter handle, Nagaland Police informed that investigation is an ongoing process and the matter is sub judice, lying within the jurisdiction of the court. Nagaland Police has therefore cautioned that unwarranted comments and trial on social media by one and sundry may violate the law, including the rights of the accused. It therefore appealed to one and all to desist from unwarranted trolling and comments, especially in the public domain, so as to ensure that due process of law is maintained and does not result in infraction of law unwittingly. The overall number of global COVID-19 cases has increased to over 14.69 million, while the deaths have topped more than 6,05,000 according to the Johns Hopkins University. As of this morning, the total number of cases stood at 1,46,92,390, while the fatalities rose to 6.09 lakh. The University Center for System Science and Engineering (CSSE) revealed in its latest update. The US accounted for the world's highest number of infections and fatalities at 38,25,153 and 1,40,957 respectively, according to the CSSE. Brazil came in the second place with 21,18,646 infections and 80,120 deaths. Deputy Commissioner Dimapur Anup Kimchi today paid a surprise visit at supermarket Dimapur to oversee whether the vegetable vendors and the public were following the laid down guidelines for containing COVID-19 pandemic, which is mandatory. According to DIPR, the Deputy Commissioner encouraged the vegetable vendors for maintaining social distancing between them to wear masks and to maintain hand hygiene. The DC warned that he would have no option but to close down the market if the vendors and shoppers do not cooperate as it pertains to public health and safety. Meanwhile, GB's Union Dimapur Sadar assured that they would personally monitor for ensuring that all laid down guidelines were followed by the vendors and shoppers. The GB's Union Dimapur was seen putting the markings at the supermarket at Dimapur this evening to ensure that vendors maintains the required distance between them. DC was accompanied by SDO Civil Sadar Zuben Muli, representative from DMC, GB's Union Dimapur Sadar, while DPRO announcement team making announcement in the background.
Gracias.
And with that, we wrap up this bulletin. Do subscribe to us on our YouTube channel and also follow us on our Facebook page as well, and stay updated with the latest from across the world, the country, the region, and from the state as well. Meanwhile, stay safe, practice safe health hygiene, and maintain social distance wherever you are. But most importantly, take good care of yourself. Thanks for watching.